Hi friends, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. This was a bit of a last minute one because I didn't think I'd be able to. Hell yeah, we love a little fact. Hell yes. Slightly triggering because it just reminds me of doing my friggin' dissertation. The amount of times I wrote that down is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Like it just got to a point where it wasn't real. Got to a point where it wasn't real. I think it got to a point where seal didn't really feel like a real word anymore, to be honest. But yeah, I didn't think I was gonna be able to stream today, which was kind of sad because I was really in the mood. Because I had an ADHD appointment at 2:30, but they have a terrible habit of just phoning like whenever they fancy. So they just phoned at like 10:45, like not even close to the appointment, and like with no explanation or any interest in like it's not anywhere near the right time. But it's okay because it means I can stream, which is cool because I just didn't think I was going to be able to today. Which is sad, but I'm really in the mood for it, and I feel really, like, hyped up and energized. My medication has, like, kicked in, and I've kind of been feeling a bit listless lately. I've been feeling a little bit floaty and all over the place and not really knowing what I'm doing in my life. Um, so I was like, I really wanna stream because then we can just flop about in the ocean and just chill instead. Because 'cause I'm like, "Listen, I sometimes when I have a whole day stretch ahead of me, I just get really, like, anxious about it because 'cause I'm like, "I don't know what to do," and it's like, I would love to stream more, and I'm hoping I can hopefully, like, get into a routine of streaming a bit more. I think that would be cool. At the moment, it's like 1 to 2 streams a week, sometimes 3 depending. Um I think we were very blessed because I did a lot of events last month, so there was a lot of, like, more streams scheduled in advance that I kind of, like, had to, you know? But, Yeah, it's me just floating in the ocean, But we're gonna play Subnautica today because we have oh my god. So it's gonna be jarring for anyone who watched the last Subnautica stream, which was a minute ago. But I think the last time we left it, I had pretty much nothing and was pretty much afraid of my own shadow. So today is going to be jarring because it's not like that anymore. I have a lot to catch people up on. I have also, as well, if anyone is interested or is in the server maybe unaware, I do have a thread in other games that is specifically for Subnautica, and I have been updating people through there and also through on Blue Sky as well. But if you're in the Discord, or if you're not and you would like to be, you're more than welcome to be, even if you just want to be in there for Subnautica stuff, or you can customize it to you. But I've been updating people in there with screenshots and updates as well, so I'm probably not going to rehash everything today because I probably won't remember it all, but I will obviously try and give you like the lowdown and see what the tea is. I'm just going to bring up Subnautica. It does take a little while, so we'll yap as it goes. It takes a little while to load in, per se, but pretty stable game, actually, to be honest. Pretty stable game, I find, which is really nice. We love a game that I've never had a crash in Subnautica ever. Paleo, what are we doing? Paleo, what are we doing then, hey? What are we saying? What are we saying then? But yes. Also, the photosensitivity thing as well, I'm just going to press play. You'll hear it in the background quietly, but I'm just going to let it load in the background. You can hear, like, mild Subnautica noise. Turn it up, because I've just realised my PC is down to, like, 20% or something. But I'll turn down Subnautica, actually, just itself. We can have Subnautica miscellaneous music happening in the background, but nothing, like, too major. But it just takes a little minute to load in. But yeah, so we're going to have a good time today. If I flip over to the main screen, it'd be so cool if it was there, but listen, I don't imagine. What is that at the bottom there? What is that? I actually don't know what that is. It's a tiny bit of Subnautica, but it's not the right game. It's like... I'm like, huh? Let me just game capture the friend, because I think it's probably on Palia still. Oh my god, look how quick it is. Love to see. But, we should have a good time. We are going to be vibing, doing some exploration and stuff like that. Getting some resources, etc. as well, because I'm always finding myself constantly heading back to my base. And just running out of everything all of the time. So I feel like we need to get some, like, good defaults. As in, like, sort out my organization a bit better as well, get some more things going, and just gonna get some of the base stuff that we need. I've loaded in. I'm not quite sure if my life pod is on fire. Does any... I'm like, hello? Also sobbing, not the Tory tears, but we love to see it. Does this not look on fire to anybody else? I was on this last night, and bear in mind, it wasn't on fire then. Well, do I have a fire extinguisher on me? Yikes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The issue with it is I think my fire extinguisher might be in the life pod. I'm not even joking. Can we make one? Hold on. Can we make one? How do we make one? It's in equipment, right? No. Deploy? Wait, what is it in? Tools? It's in something. There it is. Titanium 3. I don't even want to go in. I don't want to be on fire. Wait. I literally locked out yesterday. Do I have... let me check if I have titanium. No, I don't. Chat, I'm stressed. I don't want to go in. Holy fuck. Oh my... Oh my god, what's happened? Oh my god, what's happened? Guys! Oh my god, I have a radio message. We're gonna play it? Oh no? That can't be good. That's just like alien stuff. Is that all the message is? Did aliens come and get my ship? I mean, thank God it's not on fire, because I was like, shoot, I don't know where anything is. I think I can just repair this. Did aliens like hijack my freaking life pods? I'm actually shocked. Wait, I didn't leave it like this last night. Okay. We'll just pretend that's fine. But yeah, welcome back to anyone who watched the last stream. We've been moving and shaking since then. Is it nighttime? Of course it is, right? I think so. Yes, so this is my base. You can't see shit, because by the looks of it, I think my floodlight has not quite charged up. I don't think, yeah, we have a bit of charge on these. But, this is looking like it's not doing very much. It does take a while to charge in, but this is my base and what it's looking like now. Before, I think it was just the platform, and maybe this? I'm not sure. But we have a scanner room, which I never use, lol. My moon pool, which is where you can keep things, vehicles, and then we have like a little habitat situation. We have my sea moth. Last time we were here, we didn't have a single vehicle, I don't think. I don't think, anyway. I don't think. I didn't consult the VOD, maybe I should have. But yeah, this is what things are looking like in my humble abode. Let me give you the house tour, now that this is not on fire. And I'm a bit like, what was that alien message? We'll just pretend that's not happening and carry on about our day. But as you can see here, we got my little situation here. We got some little chargers for batteries, etc. You don't think I need to charge? Wait, lies, maybe? Okay, these are a bit low. I'll put them in. But we got a place to charge power supplies here. The locker situation is in here, kind of similar. But we now have like an extra one, and I don't even know if we had the modification station. And then you come through here, we have a little bioreactor situation, which is currently not got a lot of charge, but it's cooking. It literally is cooking. And this you can put essentially organics in. Actually, we might as well chuck a potato in as well. You can put organics in and it makes energy, which is kind of sick, because solar is not great. Because when it goes night-night, then there's no more solar. Recently put this plant... I've finally planted some of the seeds that I have, because diabolical actually, but you can plant these in here, which is great. And you can use these as food sources, which is iconic. We have this area, which is just full of miscellaneous stuff, like decor items I don't really know what to do with yet. But I was like, I just want to store them for now. And then we have, like, that shouldn't be there, ores. So actual, just the raw ores and stuff like that, which is tea. And then through this is my bedroom. And when I say bedroom, I just mean an empty room because I forgot to make a bed. But we have some knickknacks that we collected from the Aurora, including this really sick miniature. How cool is this? It's like a miniature of the Aurora, but what I like before it like crashed and landed everywhere. But we have this, and we got this little friend as well. We got this little buddy, so I've kind of made this a shrine situation. And then we also got some sick posters as well. But look how cool these are. I really like this Aurora one. I think this is really, really cool. I'd like this IRL. We have some of the prawn suit ones, which last time we didn't see the prawn suit, guys, so you'll be seeing that in a minute. And then we have this little friend. Just a little keep calm cat. And it's got, I decided to put a little window here because I thought it'd be cute to see the life pod, which I'm now thinking the life of the life pod might be threatened now. So I'm not sure how long we'll have it, but I don't really want it to go, to be honest. I don't want it to go. But yeah, so that's what the base is looking like at the moment. Need to do some more bits on it for sure. We also have food of, actually these probably, well, there's seeds as well, so I suppose I'm probably going to use them as seeds. And then we have eggs as well, because I wasn't collecting these because I know where to put them. But I think I want to do some stuff with the eggs. You can hatch them, I believe. So I'm like, we might experiment together. I think that'll be tea. But this is what our little humble abode is looking like. pretty slay, pretty nice, pretty good times. And then scanner room. I never use the scanner room, but I thought it would be good to have a scanner room. But you can use the scanner room to essentially scan for resources, which is kind of cool. So if you're looking for certain stuff, you can like find them, like eggs and all of the stuff that you might want and things, which is tea. I literally never use it because I kind of know where everything is now. So, but you can use it, and it will. I'll show you what it does actually. Let's look for a creature egg. So it's going to scan, and then it's going to pick up where they are essentially. So it takes a minute to kind of just like scope out, and you can also upgrade them as well. So you can upgrade it. I've got this one which makes the range bigger. And I also have my own one which streams data from the scanner room so I can actually see it. But as you can see, these little dots coming up, these are the eggs in question. So it takes a minute, it cooks. It takes a lot of energy as well. But it's there if you want it. I never really use it, but it is kind of cool to have. And it might be more prevalent. You can upgrade it to look for more things as well, which is a vibe. I keep pressing the wrong thing. So yeah, you can do enhances the range, speed. You can make cameras, which I already have, and then you can also do the chip as well. So, as you can see here, it's picking up more and more eggs as you go along. And do you see how I can see it on my thing now? It will lead me to them, essentially, because I have that little scanner chip, which is T. I'm gonna stop scanning this, because I've left it running before and realised that it does literally take so much energy. But as you can see, the creature egg thing is still visible for a little bit. So, I think if you leave it on, it might be fully visible, but I actually just don't know. I'm actually a little bit inexperienced with the scanner room, to be honest, because I never use it. I got it because I thought it'd be useful, and then I've actually not used it, so I'm like, lol. And then the last function is the moon pool. This is the moon. Oh, listen. This is the moon pool. So this used to have my sea moth in it. But now it has Prawny Boy. This is Prawny Boy. Prawny Boy. This is Prawn Boy. This is like a suit that you wear, but it's also like an oxygen thing as well. Powered by a power cell, and you can mod it. You can also, I've put some things in storage as well. You can modify it too, and you basically just like run around the place. I'll show you what's the tea with this. I haven't done a lot with this actually, but you essentially just become this big friend. So you can kind of like, you're in it, kind of. These remind me of the things from Avatar. You remember that there's these things in Avatar, the first movie, where they're like, I don't know, like soldiers or commandos or whatever they're called, sit in them, and it's kind of like a metal frame that they use to control something. It's kind of vibes to that, I think. So I've got like mechanical arms, and I've got two now. So I've got a drill, and I've got, oh, I didn't mean to shoot a torpedo. Jesus. Let's just walk away from that. Let's walk away from that. That's not a move, but that's just going to fry all the fish in the area. We'll just walk away from that. I didn't do anything, and it's fine. So you can just kind of like jump about. You can just kind of jump about. One thing I wish that this game had is like an F3 mode or something, so you could see yourself a bit better. But you can just jump about, really. And like, yeah, you can use the drill bit on big nodes and stuff. The only thing is it can't swim, which I know sounds ridiculous, but it can only really, like, if you want to get up a place, you can jump, but it only goes so far. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, be careful. Be careful. So I haven't used it that much because I also have another vehicle which I will give you a little tour of as well. Actually, how did I jump into this? I've forgotten how to do it. There we go. Nope. Yeah, we go. If you get so far up, it will kind of like bring you back into its dock, where it can charge and stuff, which is tea. But you can take this with you to the Cyclops. The Cyclops is just called Big Hirono. This is Hirono number 4. I'd like everyone to know that it has only been 4 of them. This is my 4th sea moth because I've broken... 2 of them I broke, and one of them a Leviathan ate. A big sea monster ate it, which was very upsetting. So I had to come back. And they were blue, but I made this one purple or pinkish because I thought it might break the curse of bad luck I had with them. And so far, this friend, the Hirono 4, has been popping off in a big way. It's a good time. It's a good time. But yeah, so you can dock this with the Cyclops, which is this big friend over there, which we won't go to yet, but we will go to. And you can only dock one thing, though. So I've been taking my sea moth because I feel like it's easier to move around in. But obviously with the prawn, you might want that for, like, mining and stuff, which we haven't done a lot of, but we might do today. But I'm going to take stock, basically, of what I want actually to do before we actually leave the function. And probably also stock up on some, like, water and stuff, because I don't think I have that much of it, to be honest. Holding on to a lot of random stuff. But yeah, so that's, I think, all the updates. We've been to the Aurora, we've explored. The Aurora wasn't that bad, okay? I thought it was going to be harrowing. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. There's nothing bad in it, like, monster-wise. Like, the worst is fire and radiation. But if you have a radiation suit, which I do, and I don't currently have it on, but a helmet, you'll be fine. It's actually not that bad. I was literally panicking. I was, like, cold sweats, thinking about going to the Aurora, but it was actually okay. It was actually okay. Much more manageable than I thought. I was originally going to record the whole thing, but I was like, listen, it's probably going to take up, like, all of my PC, and I was like, listen. But, yeah, that is the function. That is the function. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about it, please let me know, because I may have missed stuff. I think I'm going to just put these in here for now, because I don't think I need them really. I don't think I need them really. I don't think... I might have just about space for maybe one of these. So essentially these green ones inside, on land, in water. So I have got a water one, just for the vibes. But I think I... Oh, Jesus, I didn't mean to pick those up. Yeah, I might be able to plant a couple of these. Actually, hold on. Can I take them out? I always thought you could take them out. I need to plant these again. I just realised. How do I thought you could take them out. Wait, can I punch it? Oh, but it keeps producing. I need to take stuff out so I can punch this watermelon. And then I get seeds from it instead, because I need to grow more, but that's okay. That's alright. At the moment, we can function. We have to... Oh, these are rotten! Oh god. Well, that's not great. I wonder if we can put them in our bio thing. Yeah, we can. We'll swap them out. This isn't it. Welcome in, friend. I hope you're doing so well. I hope everyone's doing well as well. Thank you for being here, friends. Especially last-ish kind of minute, because, of course, my ADHD clinic was like, hey, we'll just call you whenever. Like, we'll literally just call you whenever the fuck. Do not worry about appointment times, because they are just made up for us. But yeah, so we got some bits growing. I wonder, I just want space. Okay, if you can... Ugh, I don't think I can hit these ones. But they constantly grow, and I kind of need a space for my melon. I'm wondering, can I smack him? I'm not... Okay, I hit it once. Can I hit it again? They are really finicky to get. To be honest. Honestly valid. It's scary only in the deep depths, I would say. Like, it's... To be honest, I think a lot of the scariness... If you just follow the storyline, you probably could avoid a lot of the scariness until a certain point, you know? I want this. I might not be able to hit it. Hold on, let's see if I can just, like, move these out the way, and then just... I want to... Surely the potato plant is not never-ending, is it? Is it just never-ending potatoes? Like, what's the journey here? Thank God. Okay, there we go. We have space now. I want to put in one of these melons again, because essentially it's kind of a bit of a catch-22, but you have to put in one to grow it, and then instead of picking it up, you schmack. But it's really hard to do, and I probably put it in too low of a planter. There we go. So then you generate melon seeds that you can shove in, and then they will make actual melons. And that's kind of what we want. That's kind of what we want. Debating actually bringing that melon with me, but it's like, wow, the space is a bit rough, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, the space is a bit difficult. Kind of might swap them out. Keep thinking this will go in here, but it won't because of the configuration. It's kind of almost like a wee puzzle. Like a wee puzzle. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe... I mean, technically these are seed. These... I could put... What's it looking like in seeds? It's looking bad. It's looking bad in seeds. To be honest, we have that many potatoes. Like, it's probably gonna... They're gonna probably be a point where we're just gonna have to, like, you know, just compost them. Or even throw them in the bin because we literally have that many of them. Which I think I might do, actually, because I have no space. I have no space for them. Okay, but... I think what we need a lot of things. We need a lot of things. There's a few things I'm building, so we'll try and focus on things like that. I don't know where you get kyanite from yet, to be fair, so, but I need a heckin' amount. I have no lithium and I have no titanium. Both very core things, so I think I want to get both of those. That would be really great. Just gonna put some of these things away because I'm just carrying them, and I feel like that's not very sensible. And then power cells, thank God. It's had a bit of a crisis before because the cyclops, which is the big one, which we'll go and see now, my God, like, my God, I might eat the melon now actually. That it runs out of power so quickly. I can't even describe how quickly it was running out of power, and I was literally in the middle of nowhere, like in the depths of the ocean, and I was like, you know what? Help. So I was like, eventually made it back to my base on like absolute dregs. And then it was like, right, I gotta make some more power cells so I have backups. So I'm like, I need to definitely work on that as well to get some backups for another expedition because, oh my lord. Holy mother. There was like a lot going on. These peepers are going to be the end of me. And for anyone wondering, no, peepers are definitely still the best source of food and easiest source of food. I was like, oh, I'm sure as we progress, there'll be easier ones. Nope, there isn't. There isn't. I could do with getting some... Listen! Could do with getting some bladderfish, though. Because I don't think I have the stuff. I don't have enough salt to, like, make better, like, distilled water. So I'm like, well, a bladderfish will do. I think I only can... Oh, we have plenty of space. Look at that. I was really not optimistic at all, but we have a lot more space than I thought. So let's find some more bladderfish so we can get some water. And then we can head out and have a little bit of an explore around. I'll take you all to the Cyclops, which I've just named Big Hirono because I'm really bad with naming things in games. So I was like, I'm just going to call it that. Like, just going to call it Big Hirono because I can't really think of a good name. Any more little bladderfish? Oh, I see one. Yay. Good times, good time. Oh, maybe one more. If we can grab it. I think, honestly, one of the most limiting resources is water. And I think I need to just do a little bit better at, like, having a whole thing for all the resources I need for, like, water. Because things fill up so quickly. Like, so quickly. So I definitely would like to do some better storage today. For that, we also do need... Basically, titanium is the backbone of this game. Titanium is needed for so much, either itself or as like a prerequisite to make something else, and... It's just a good vibe, really. Just a good vibe. Okay. Let's see what tea is. Make a good amount more. I think I have some in the Cyclops, but I can't say for certain how much is there, to be honest. But I need to gulp down quite a few. The only problem with these ones is they're not quite as good, as, like, proper. But I think while we're out and about, we could definitely do... Why is that doing two things at once? Please ignore, please ignore. Anything in here that we need to take? I don't think so. No, I don't need that. No, I don't need that right this minute. That's not what we're going to be doing. But I need to remember where I've been putting these purple tablets. Because at one point, believe it or not, I will actually need them. And I keep forgetting. Where is my friend? I'm going to go see what's in our storage as well, because I genuinely do not know. There might be nothing, actually, at this time. Or it's just some health. Or it's just loads of minerals that I forgot to put away, lol. Let's put those away. For sure. And I think, yeah, we're going to take the sea moth, I think. I think that'll be tea. I think maybe what we're going to do is probably go towards this beacon that is not very helpful, but it just says I need to rename that. I need to rename that mushroom forest. I don't know why it's still beacon 3. It's quite embarrassing. Oh, I need to go up to it first. Yeah, once we get there, we can do that. Sadly, there's not a way to attach the life pod to your base, so I've just been yeeting myself across. Pretty much. I mean, it's not that it isn't working fine, but it's probably not the most efficient ever. I feel like we don't need our gas torpedoes. I don't think we need gas torpedoes with us currently. I think we could probably do without that. I've just noticed another power cell that could do with being charged, so we're just going to chuck that in there. Charging them here at the base is actually pretty fine, but I found if you try and charge it in the Cyclops, it will absolutely drain your battery really, really quickly. But I think we're set. Technically, at any point, we can go and get more water and stuff, so I think we're set. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go head over probably to the Mushroom Forest way, which we definitely don't need the Cyclops for, but we're doing it for vibes alone. Like, we don't need it. But nobody has seen the Cyclops. I think the last time we played on stream, I didn't think I even had the Seamoth, which I'm currently in. So, big moves have been occurring since, okay? Big moves have been occurring since. Big moves. Just realized my light isn't on. I would kind of help. It is kind of nighttime, but it looks like the sun might be coming up? Question mark? It might not even be coming. Is it coming up or coming down? Coming down. That's definitely the technical thing. Alright, let's go. So I have to be fair, this could be a little wee bit closer. Looking at it now, I'm like, lol. But I did leave it over here because I was actually going towards this life pod to go and investigate a biome down there, but I got there and things went south quite quickly in terms of these terrifying big squids, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go then, actually. So I was like, actually, I'm just gonna try and get out of here alive and we'll come back. So I think I left this over here with the purpose of coming back potentially, but not today. Not today. I definitely need to gear myself back up for that. But this is the Freean. This is the big boy. Look how big this is. It's like the size of my base. It is pretty much. When I made it, I had no idea it was going to be this big, and I was like, oh my god, but this is big Hirono. Oh, sorry, fishy. And as you'll see in a minute, it is literally like a base away from your base. Like, when I made it, I thought, oh, it's going to be kind of some kind of, like a bigger Seamoth. Kind of like a bigger vehicle. But, oh my god, is it not even done? Right, that makes sense. Of course, it's insufficient power, but that's fine, because we have some power cells. And by power cells, I mean, I guess I have 2 of them. Oh, but I have 2 of these charged as well. I'm tempted to not even put those ones back on, because I'm like, they will just absolutely burn through. We're not going too far, though, so it could be worse. But these power cells are kind of like the backbone of it. But you can modify these as well, which is T. So you can energy efficiency, and you've got a shield now. And then I'll take you down here as well. It's like weird because this thing can like run, and you can like leave, like it can be on. And it's like, look at all this space. I haven't tried it down here, but I think you can also, I think you can put storage on the walls. It does come with built-in storage though, which is ridiculous. Like, it comes with all these built-in storage panels, which I think is like absolutely wild. This is how you get in and out. So this is how you go up here if you were just swimming. And then this is would we call it the bridge? It's a submarine. Do submarines have bridges? Or is it just, like, what would you call that? I don't even know. I'm not actually sure what it's called. If anyone knows, let me know. But this is the whole function. You have floodlights. You have inside lights, or if you want them. And I have made these as well and put them on the wall. So, and as well as like a locker. This used to be a battery charger, but I realized it was literally like destroying the charge. Let's actually take a gander at what the charge is. 65%. It's great. But it's better than I was, because I was literally bopping around on like 12%, not even a joke. So I think we will maybe leave those power cells and not have them charging. Because if these are charging at the same time, they're going to absolutely drain it. So I'm like, I feel like I'll just maybe leave it. We're not going crazy far. We're not going crazy. We'll shut these. There's no reason for it, but I want to shut them. I want to. But yeah, so you can build and put things like on the wall here, which is kind of T. And then the way this works is, it's a little bit intimidating at first, because when I was moving it, I was like, oh my god. Because I was like, this is a bit of a big jump. You have different speeds. This shows you if there's anything horrible and dangerous nearby you. Shield, if you really need it. Decoys, don't have them loaded. Camera system, look how sick this is. So there's like 3 cameras on it as well. So you have this one, which is at the keel. And then you have the conning tower, which is the top one. And then you have the screw at the bottom. So you can get like some really cool pictures. And also, as it's going, this is wild, right? So like we'll start moving it, right? Beacon 3. Good God, are we that close? Wow, we're really actually going to be making moves here. But see, as I'm moving, I can go on the camera system. I'm still moving it with my, I'm still moving it. But you can use the camera to, like, scope out if something's, like, following you or something. Do you know what I mean? And then you just come back out of it, which is, to me, it feels wild. Like, but it turns out we're actually not that far because I completely forgot we left it. It will also give you notifications if you're way too close to smack into something. Because that offers, oh, like that. It's going to tell me that the tail is very close to getting schmackied. To be fair, actually, I might turn off the lights because you can barely see them. To be fair, this is probably not bad for us. We could probably just, bop here. That's a lie, hold on. I need to actually turn off the engine. As a horn as well. I've yet to find the purpose of the horn because it doesn't really do anything. Okay, I'll put all these here because I'm like, we don't actually need these. So I'm like, I better not take anything I don't need because space issues, you know what I mean? But, that's fine, I think. And then, yeah, you can either go in the Seamoth or you can just go out the diving bell type situation. Well, it's not a diving bell, but it's a diving chamber. You can just go out yourself if you want, which I do a lot of if I don't need to use the Seamoth. So you can come out like this. I think actually for this we might use the Seamoth. But you need to go back in first and then go into the dock where we came in. I think it's kind of iconic, actually. But you can only dock one thing. Which is the quickest way? Mixed, to be honest. Probably neither of them. But you can only dock one thing, so you have to decide if you want your Seamoth or if you want your prawn. So I've just gone with Seamoth because, again, I'm not super experienced with the prawn. I've made it and it's mainly stayed in dock. But I think this will be a good place for us because there's lots of lithium and there'll also be salt here. There'll be titanium here. Like, so I think this is good. We have... I don't remember what we did on or off stream. I'll be so honest. So I can't remember if anyone saw this or not. Obviously, I did post it on my, like, updates and stuff, but, this is like the mushroom forest. It looks a little bit scary, but it's actually not. There's nothing really bad in here. It's actually pretty calm. These little glow-in-the-dark friends are completely fine. These little friends here, these are fine. They don't do anything. They just vibe. They simply exist, which I absolutely love. So there's usually not really anything horrible happening here, to be honest. You might get the odd stalker coming through because it's right next to here, but like other than that, it's pretty calm, to be honest. Like, it's pretty chill. It's chill energy, to be fair. Which I like, you know. There's some biomes that are a little bit less chill, but this one is very nice and chill. We're going to take advantage of salt because I do want to make some bleach to make some better water as well. But there will also be, like, nodes and stuff as well. But I thought this was a good area. Now, this is what you'd use the prawn suit for. You can smack this with a drill arm. Can't do it otherwise. Otherwise, it's too difficult to do. So it's only available if you have that. God, my eyes are completely dry. I'm just going to shut off my fan real quick. But yeah, I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone had a good weekend. And I hope everyone's enjoying just vibing. Let's have a look-see. Oh, here we go. There's some shale here. This will be good stuff. Shale is, well, it's a slightly darker rock, and it contains different stuff. Was that shale? Yeah. Which includes lithium, which we would like some. You also can get native lithium, which is, I was like trying to give you an example. There's none here, but you can find lithium just like on its own as well, which is kind of tea, so. But I'm pretty much just going to grab everything. I would grab these, because these are great for titanium, but I also feel a bit mean because these shreds are what the stalkers like, and I'm wondering if the stalkers might come out this far to get it. So I like avoid getting them if I can. I sometimes do though, I will be honest. Like I will sometimes do that. But other than this is honestly quite a calm, nice place. Hence why I do like to come here. Because there's not really anything terrible and scary here that would be like super life-threatening, to be honest. Like, you're pretty much calm. You're pretty much calm. Okay, just grab some of those. But as you can see, there's quite a lot of nodes here, which is nice. There's quite a few of them. Okay, there's technically a sand shark situation, but only because it's bordering their biome, to be fair. So it's not really the biome. It's just, like, kind of close to... Oh, I don't really... I'm wondering what... I probably should put some of the stuff away in my Seamoth. I keep forgetting to do that. It took me a while before I even had the storage thing, or actually used it, and I was like, jail? Like, like absolutely jokes that I'm not using it because it's kind of what it's for. Obviously, there's tons of storage in the Cyclops as well, so you could fully like, you know, be out and about for ages and not actually need to like go back to your base. If you want to collect stuff, which is kind of cool because although we figured out, I think we figured out before that you can use the knife, this thermal knife, you can like, this will essentially cook a fish instantly so you can eat it straight off the bat. But I'll be fully honest, they're really hard to catch. So sometimes it's better to just get it and then bring it inside and cook it. But you can do that on the Cyclops if you put a fabricator there, so it's kind of iconic. Right, I need to stop picking up stuff and just actually like go back to my, where have I gone round it? The amount of times I've lost, oh my god, literally right there. The amount of times I've lost this thing is ridiculous, but listen, I mean, it's very much on brand for me. But I think the storage is, yeah. So we're just going to fill it up with, like, all the ores, basically. We don't, like, the amount of first aid kits I have is kind of diabolical. I do not need that many of them, but, like, we move. But yeah, this is technically not the mushroom forest, so this is why there's all this crap here. This is, the crap in question is my own acid mushroom that I chucked here, I guess, at one point. I kind of want to stick... Oh my god, my oxygen. Did I not? Oh, I didn't. Of course, I didn't actually go inside the sea moth. Very silly of me. Very silly energy. What I'm going to do, friends, is I'm just going to pause really quickly. I'm just going to press save. And then I'm just going to pause really quick. Because I'm just going to pop to the bathroom. There we go, it's saved. I'm just going to pop to the bathroom really quick. So I will see you guys in a second. friends, I am back. So sorry, just eating my popcorn. I can always just impulsively press save because I'm so worried about not saving the game because it's not an autosaver. Sorry if you can hear me rustling, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're looking better now because we filled up a storage with stuff, so we have more space now. I really just don't need half of this stuff, to be honest with you. Thank you so much for the quiet hello. Thank you, thank you. I hope the stream is okay in terms of quality. It looks okay on my end, but I always get really anxious about it. And I also was like really hyped up to stream today because my meds were like kicking in and I was like, oh my god, all the dope. That's the lithium I was trying to show you about before. So I was like really hyped up to stream, so I was like, I really hope I've got everything right or whatever. But we're just coexisting alongside today. I was like, I just don't want to... If I can stream, I will stream. I'd love to start streaming more, but I'm also like, listen, it's very dependent. It's very difficult to know. I can't. What is this? Just this looks like it's just. Maybe I dropped that. Did I drop that before? I don't know. What is that? I don't need this technically, but I'm gonna scan it. It'll give me titanium, which I don't really have space for. LOL. I don't really have space for anything. To be fair, the acid mushroom is probably going to have to, yet again, just be dumped because I'm like, I haven't got space. You haven't got space. I'm not sure if you can. So on the sea moth, I'm not sure if you can actually put in two storage things. Like, I'm unsure. I would be kind of interested if you could. Is that one? Oh, no. I hate crimed by a shadow. It's happened before, and it will indeed happen again. But, so yeah, you can kind of see why bringing the prawn over here would be good for those big nodes. They're not everywhere, but they're in certain places. Frickin' sand shark again. Sobbing. But as you can see, these cliffs always seem to be really good. Bits and bobs and things like copper and like, well, to be fair, most things that you find on here you need like constantly. I've found anyway, but especially titanium. Like titanium is needed for so much stuff, like, and you can get them from these rocky nodes here. Not always, but it depends. Just seeing a little thing down here as well, which I'm missing. So I'll show you. I'm missing something that apparently is really useful. The stasis rifle. But I've not found, I didn't realise, but I've not found the other fragment of it. So I think I've unlocked, I think pretty much everything I need, like, so far, I think. But, oh, Harold. Okay, sorry, my cat wants to leave. Got him to sleep on my bed. And I was suddenly like, wait, there's a small creature crying. What does he want? But, yeah, so I've been missing this. So I'm basically just trying to scan anything that I see that might have a scannable in. I don't think this one does. No. I'm just trying to be extra vigilant because I'm like, I don't know. Usually you can just find them in like wrecks or these cargo boxes. So I'm just trying to be vigilant when I see one. I'm like, let's go. What can I get rid of? Well, I need to drink water. My water's getting really low. Realistically, I should have brought my water filtration suit for this, but I kind of just forgot about it. I probably should start actually putting it in the friggin' cyclops, you know? Then it's like I can't really forget it per se because, you know, or I don't have much oxygen left, but I'm literally like tapped out. Let's go back and get to my Herona. Oh my god, that's quite far away. I might just head up to I was like, damn, that's further away than I am from the friggin' Cyclops. So I'm like, I might as well just go in here. Might as well just go in here. It's honestly easier. I'm not screaming.
All systems online.
Heck yeah. To be fair, this works out because I think I'm just gonna have to dump some stuff in here as well because just really do not have a lot of space. And I want to keep going, but, like, look at all the storage space. The real problem will come when we have to get back to the base and offload everything. We're gonna have to, like, make multiple trips. But that's fine, I think. That is fine. Thank you for the lurky. I appreciate it. But that's given us so much space. Which is amazing. So, just means we can go back out there and not have to, like, worry about... Because obviously previously we'd have to just be like, oh no, we have to go back now. And it's like, I don't want nor need to go back now. I'm like, I would kind of like to get some more resources. Oh, there's another couple of cargoes over here that I don't know if I've checked or not. They are everywhere, so you can never really check all of them, but... nope, no fragment in that one. It's just in case, because I'm like, I imagine the stasis rifle one... Oh, I saw another one, but apparently that's a lie. Don't think I did. But you can find them kind of everywhere, like in wrecks and stuff, and in those cargo boxes. And I was just kind of like, sobbing. That electric eel is 100% gonna... Yep. I was like, no! It was the worst time. People, my beloved. Welcome in, welcome in. I was like, yeah, that electric fresh is gonna bite me, but I was like, listen, this is the time where I've just reached in to get my popcorn, so I'm like, listen, it's gonna have to happen. I was like, it's gonna have to just chew on me and that'll have to be it. You know what I mean? Not much more can be done. There it is, yeah. I lose track of this so much. I think I maybe shouldn't have it. I wish there was more, you can do, there's like 5 different colours you can do in terms of like waypoints or, you know, your gear or equipment colours. I just wish there was like one other one. There's some lithium. Got gold. Let's go down and grabby. We'll just get as much as we can, really, because that means it leaves us open to being able to craft new things. And when we do want to craft things, whether or not it's something for our base or whatever, then we might actually have backups instead of being like, oh, of course, we only have one of this. We need to go out again. And then kind of like rinse and repeat over and over, you know? Okay, that's infected. Don't eat that one. Okay. Listen, you're the infected one. Where's the other one? The amount of times I've been absolutely hate crime trying to catch a fish. So silly. Wait, is that the same? No, it's another one. Okay, cool. Don't have the infected ones that have, like, ickies on them. I mean, I have found I am already infected. So it's like, I'm a goner anyway, but... I don't want to make it worse, because I don't know what impact that would have, to be honest. Get some silver. How much space have we got? Okay, still not a terrible amount. Not a terrible amount. Just want to make the most of our wee little trip out. Haven't really got as much titanium as I wanted, but I always forget. Although I try and avoid picking up the big metal scraps. They take up like a 4 square when you do pick them up, so it's kind of like almost incentive to not actually bother with the metal scraps. I always try and leave them because I'm like, well, the stalkers like those, you know? So I always feel bad, but I'm like... Sometimes out of desperation, you kind of just got to do what you got to do, but... We'll head back this way. Refill our oxygen up. And I did get some bladderfish that we can convert into actual water inside the cyclops, which is iconic. But first things first.
Welcome aboard,
This is our
Captain.
source of oxygen, you know. I'm attempting to decant my popcorn out of my bag of popcorn onto my desk. Which seems a bit grim because I don't have a bowl for it. I need to start bringing a bowl because I always forget, like, on stream it'd be easier if they wasn't in the box, in the bag. Okay. We can actually, yeah. What we'll do is we'll go along towards the Cyclops and maybe head in a slightly different direction. There is a wreck here as well, which, if I remember rightly, is this way. It's kind of a cool wreck. It's like balanced on one of the trees. I think it's here. Well, it's over that way somewhere. Can't fully remember how far away it is, to be honest. I think it's that way. Wait, that's it, I think. That might be it. I think that's it. Yeah, this is a wreck. It looks very, very ominous, but it's just a big bit of the aurora that's, like, plonked on top of these trees. I might have a wee look in, actually, because, there's quite often, stuff that I just didn't bother picking up initially, because I was like, oh, I don't have space. Oh, this is the one that's, like, super disorientating, because it's, like, on its side. So when you, like, float around, it's, like, makes my brain, like, melt a wee bit. I feel like, I don't remember this one having anything... Like, I feel like I probably did actually kind of go through all of this. It looks like it's going to be a really big wreck, and then it's, like, not. Okay, I'm going to use this instead. So much easier to see with this one. It's way, way further. But I feel like this one I probably might have really, really gone through. And I'm also, like, not keen on getting stuck in it as well. I don't think this is actually the way out, is it? I think it's through this door. Oh yeah, through this door and through that. You can technically go out this way as well. But sometimes the wrecks on the floor also do have, like, little, little cargo things or whatever as well, which is kind of tea. Not always, but sometimes they do, so it's worth looking out for them. But, let's get to Hirono, which is right here. And then we're going to go back to the Cyclops. Which is just up here. And then I think we're going to go, like, that way, maybe? I mean, do we need to go back to the Cyclops? Yeah, we do. We haven't got space. We ain't got space. This is the good thing about the Cyclops, is it has loads and loads of storage inside it already. You can add more as well, but... It is a big bastion. To be fair, do we even need to... Oh, actually, yeah. Another fun thing with this is you obviously can dock it here. There we go. But you can also access its storage from here too. So it means you can, like, open its storage and have a look what's here and take things out. Like, whilst it's docked here, which I think is really iconic. I think this one is almost completely full. One thing is I didn't bring a spare battery with me, and I'm, like, crying. Why didn't I? No idea. One thing also we can do here as well is if we can, like, condense things down as well. Not at the moment because we don't have enough titanium, but we can start to, like, make some of these things. All the stuff, the components for it, essentially. Like the plasteel ingot and stuff. But, I want to make... Well, first off, I'm going to eat this fish that's slightly decomposing. A little bit grim. And we'll make some water. Yeah, like, you can make already a wiring kit, which I actually think I'll do. Because you always need wiring kits. I need one for here as well. Oh yeah, we don't need that. But it kind of, like, condenses it down a bit. Because instead of having, like, two components, it's made it into a small one. Takes up a little bit less room. Always good. There's also things as well, like, I feel like the light stick we definitely don't need to just... To be fair, why did I even bring the light stick? You could argue. Can we put the light stick in here? No. I was hoping you could put it down here. You cannot. You can in the bottom of the ocean, but I guess you can't actually place it inside. But I'm like, we really don't need one of the a light stick with us, to be honest. We could argue we don't need the radiation helmet. And we're probably not also going to use that as well. So I'm like, why have I just, like, done this? But essentially what we can do as well, might as well do that now, is I brought with me the habitat maker. Because then you can just make yourself, like, more lockers. I wonder if we can make a big one. Would it even fit? Oh, technically it would. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me cook a minute. Because I might have enough quartz. Or do I have any quartz? Eek, maybe I don't have any quartz then. Hold on a minute. Oh, shoot, I don't think I bought any quartz with me. Wonder if there is some that we can go and get. I bet there is. I bet there is. If we could go get some, that would be iconic. We only need like 2 of them. I'm a bit worried about my sea glide as well, but you can also, if it comes to it, we can also make an emergency battery as well. So I'm like, we're going to end up with so many random batteries. And what's really funny is I have loads of batteries at home at the base, and I just for some reason decided not to bring them. To be fair, we are quite high up. But over here, you see that these friends are the things we... Ah, there's some quartz right there. So these mushrooms, we can actually make batteries with these. I'm genuinely gonna throw some med kits, which feels really bad to just leave them there, but I'm like, I haven't got space for them. I haven't got space for them. Didn't find like... Oh, there we go. There's another one. Actually quite a nice... This is quite a good place because it's kind of an intersection. I think that's actually technically enough. I think that's actually technically enough, which is kind of iconic. So we can head back. Because we did actually manage to find some copper, which is kind of iconic as well. Everyone make sure you're hydrating, please. Oh, speaking of hydrating, I need to take my hydration tablets. Which I'll be honest, I'm a little bit skeptical about because I'm not really sure the validity of them. I mean, I've only been taking them for like 5 days, maybe? Sorry. Just, it's like, do it with a full glass of water. I'm like, well, I don't really have a full glass of water. I have a water bottle, so I'm just gonna, like, fill that up and stuff. Right, let's have a look what we have. So, gonna have to swap some of these in here. We can make at least 1 battery, which means we can at least recharge the Sea Glide, which I think is arguably the one that needs the most. And to be fair, we could probably just put the because we don't have a battery charger anymore. Because I decided, for some reason, well, it does take up a lot of power, essentially. So, like, for example, here, you can put these into charge, but they take a lot of power, like, a lot, to actually get these, like, up and charging, like, but you can do it. You can do it. So I'm gonna put 1 of them in, because I'm like, listen, we might as well, right, shut that, just for ease. But yeah, I think now we should be able to make this, yeah. So this one technically can fit here, which is iconic. So, I'm gonna make this big one, because there's way more space. Like, way more space. Like, look how much it's like my full inventory size. So this will be great, because it means I can store way more stuff in here than just this small one that I have, you know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, we're vibing now. So we can have way more space, and it means we can, like, spend less time having to, like, bop back and forth, you know what I mean? I think I might just go a little bit further this way. Actually, hold on. Let me just stop for a second so I can see my... Where is it? There it is. Yeah, we're only, like, 900 away from home, so we're not that far away, so it's totally tea. I don't want to go too far towards that way, because I don't want to go anywhere near that, because I have been over that way, and, again, some really upsetting sea squids were occurring, and I was like, no thank you. But, maybe we'll go a little bit more across this like, this kind of... I think this is technically a sparse reef. I think we'll go maybe more this way. Towards the bulb zone, but we're not going to the bulb zone. We're not going that way, but, we need to pull up in a big way. We need to pull up in a big way. I think we're going to be okay, but still a little bit dicey. To be honest, like, I don't really think, like, maneuvering this sometimes is a little bit tricky, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But yeah, this is, I think it's a sparse reef. I think this is what it's called. Actually, maybe it's not, because it's got the little bit. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But this will also have pretty decent resources. There's also a wreck over here as well, so I think what I'll do is probably aim to go to the wreck. Turn that off, because otherwise it'll just drain power that we just do not need to be doing. And then I think that's all that we need to bring realistically. We don't have anything else. I might just, since we have space now, I'll bring a couple more med things, but like, we probably don't need it. I can't imagine we're going to get hurt very much. Or I've gone wrong again. I need to go in the Hirono. Silly me. But that new storage thing is going to be game changer for real. I don't think there was one in here, was there? No, just health kits, but they're always good to have too. They are always very good, just in case. But yeah, there is a wreck over here that I think I will have a little look at, but there should be some good resources around here as well. Things like the salt, and let's see. What other things exist? I've forgotten. Salt. And quartz, yeah. Let's ignore this shark. I'm gonna go to this wreck here. I've been to this wreck already, I know I have. I've pretty much all the slightly easier biomes I've definitely been in the wrecks already. Actually, to be fair, this is like a small wreck, so I don't even think you can go inside. It might not be that. Oh, we'll just wait until you go back in the sand. To be honest, I've had it hit me, I think, not being in a sea moth, and it wasn't that bad. But I'm like, listen, but I do want to check, obviously, all of these containers. I think this is the one where you just, like, it doesn't actually go anywhere. Yeah, it just goes, yeah. It's like a little pipe, but it doesn't actually go anywhere. But I want to mainly check to see... Oh! Scary, friend. I wanted to check if there was any fragments. I'm not seeing any. But it was worth checking, because again, it's like, there's been many that I've just left, because I've been like, oh, I might come back at one point for them, or I already have them, and in which you only just get titanium, you just get like a duplicate, so I'm like, listen. But I think, every time. Don't know if it was the spicy friend, or if it was the anemone type looking friend, but again, it barely even gets you, which is good. It's not like a life or death situation, which we love to see. It's like not like ultimate peril, which is good. It's not ultimate peril. There we go. Grabby. Anything more on this? Oh, yeah, there we go. I think this is the sparse reef, or is this the... What's it called? There's another name for this as well. I've completely forgotten what it's called. Completely forgotten. There is not a map in this game, which is probably one of the harder features of it, so you have to use kind of like indicators and stuff, and make sure you should take a beacon with you. I haven't brought a beacon with me. Lol. But I was like, we're going to somewhere I semi have been to before, so I'm like, we probably don't need one. It'll be okay. Well, there's another one as well. I'm grabbing everything I can, really, since we have so much more space now. I'm like, listen, oh, there's a titanium from another time. There's been many times where I've had to yeet something out of my inventory, and it will just stay there. And you'll just see it again and be like, hi. How have you been? Just floating in the bottom of the ocean. But, would like a lot more... Oh, there's a piece, but this is not what I need. It's scanner one. But I will scan it just for the titanium vibes alone. Just for the vibes alone, because you might as well. Plus, also, it helps if that means that one's just gone, so I'm not going to get confused later on by looking at it and thinking, oh, is it one that I haven't been to already, you know? I don't have to have that confusion and be like, come all the way over here for, like, not really any reason or something. I'm just going to... Oh, yeah, see, this is another one as well. Oh, freaking laser cutter. It's always a laser cutter. I feel like I've seen this one a million times. This shark, chill out. Yeah, you just be munching, okay? Not me, though. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna get munched. No, you're okay. See. This is a scanner room fragment. Just gonna get it. Listen, chill. Go away, Mr. Munchies. Mr. Munchies. Just gonna scan them, because if I can see them from afar, I'm gonna be more tempted to go over towards them, because I'll be like, ooh, what's that? And I think it might be one of the things I need still, but if I scan them, it just means they're done.
30 seconds.
Jesus. I forgot oxygen was real and a thing. Might as well, I think it's quicker to go on the surface. Yeah, technically I think it was quicker to go on the surface. I very frequently do not pay attention at all to, like, the oxygen until they're shouting at me. And then I'm like, oh god, oh no. I've only, I think, ever passed out a couple of times from no oxygen. Mainly because I've been in a wreck, like this one. Not this one, this is quite small, but a bigger one. I've got stuck and I've not been able to get out back to my, back to the sea moth. And then I've just been like, well, I'm fucked then, because, like, I can't go anywhere. I was like, I'm stuck and I can't get out. So I'm like, I guess it was kind of inevitable, really. I'm just gonna check over here as well. I don't think there's any fragments other than that one over there. But I'm like, I will look just in case. Some of these are closed like that, some of them are open. But we'll scan this as well. Liz, what got me this time? And again, oh, it's one of those. Oh, I got too close to those and got like poison darted. Yep. Didn't see that, bestie, there. That's on me, bestie, that's not on you. Actually, let's just pop some of this back in storage. Okay. Oh yeah, we have plenty of space for it, so we might as well just absolutely blast it. I think I'm going to keep the battery on me because I'm really worried in case anything runs out of charge, and then I'm like, oh, I left it over there. My bad. Don't want to get anywhere close to that friend now. Watch it still get me, to be honest, from up here. I watch it get me. Watch. Oh, there's another one there. Can I just crop out of nowhere and you're like, okay. Just gonna check this one here. It doesn't. It looks like it's got something in it, but I bet it's the freaking laser thing again, is it? What is that? Yeah, laser cutter. There's so many of these fragments of this laser cutter. I don't know why. I've seen so many of them. It seems very, very, very common for the ones to find, and I'm like, but I don't want that one. I don't want it. Okay. Actually, how much space are we looking at? Okay. It would be good if I got enough titanium to make an ingot, because that takes up way less space. And I do need one as well. Like, it's something I do be needing as well. Have we... What is that? Oh, no, yeah, we've been to this one. This is just the regular one that we were at before. Big vibies. Somehow still... I'm like, oh, I'll bring the Herona near me. And then I still managed to drift off completely. But, it's good to be nearby it. Because I feel like it's more easily accessible than the Cyclops, but realistically it probably isn't. Thanks for the lurky, appreciate it. Okie dokie. Freaking sand sharks, they're not that hot, they're not that scary, but they live in the sand and then they just go, hello, surprise, I'm here. I'm like, oh, okay, no thank you though, not today, not today. Okay, let me actually just take stock of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got quite a lot of titanium, which is good. But I would like some more titanium. Oh, look, there's some more rock things here as well. Shall endeavour to go out here and get some. I'm not entirely... The big nodes you get of stuff, like I said before, that you have to use the prawn suit. I don't know whether... I might have to look up, honestly, the best locations for those, because I actually just don't know. Well, I'm thinking now as well, actually. Hold on. Gosh, why is it doing that? Yeah. This is... That sand shark will kindly fuck off. If I got some of this, I can make some bleach, which is what I wanted to do. And then I can make it... What do I not... I mean, I can't technically need everything, but I was like, I want to get one more. If I do that, that means I can make water, because I already have salt, which is iconic. So I think what we'll do is we'll do that. We'll go up to the friend. You think you wouldn't lose something this big in the ocean, but I keep doing it consistently. We'll lose it over and over again. Like, I just keep losing it. And it's almost like, how though? Because it's like, it's massive, but there's many times I've just been like spinning the camera around, like panicking, being like, where is my friend? I can't carry any of this. We'll come back. Anything we don't need right now, like all the random like silver and stuff, we should just put in big storage. I think we can make, by the look of it, an ingot. Which is, yeah, we can, which is good. Because we technically need it to make this plasteel one. I will almost be able to do this prawn suit depth module eventually. I got nickel from a very horrible, scary biome called the Lost River. That was an absolute journey to get into and was a little bit harrowing, but honestly could have been worse, to be fair. Like, it could have been worse. I don't think I should be charging these. Am I charging just one of them? Yeah. See, it's maxed out, the charge, so I'm like, I'm just gonna put it in. Just gonna put them in. I think there's one that has a gap, surely. Oh, no, there isn't. So these say they're all on 0. So I'm kind of like, how do we have any power then if these are all on 0? What are these on? Oh, that's 100. Oh, that's 98, 150. Okay, this side is carrying us then, clearly, because I'm like crying. Why? Okay, perfect. So if we get some salt, we can make some bleach, which means we can make water, and better water that fills the water bar up way better. So I'm like, I'm all about that life. I'm like, yes, please, I'll take that. You get 2 of them as well per 1 bleach. So 3 bleach, you get 6 waters, which is so good. And it's like, this is, I guess, why it's good when you're out and about in the Cyclops. Like, it's just easy to pick up some of the things you need, you know? Because you're like, oh, tea, you know? It's just easy. I'll get rid of those other 2 waters and I'll have 1 of these. I do need a bit of food, though, I'll be honest. But there should be some fishies outside that we can get food-wise. I haven't actually tried it yet, but I don't actually know. You might even be able to put a grow bed in here. I actually don't know. I'd be curious, actually, if you can do that. I think as long as there's a flat surface, then technically, I suppose, yeah. Maybe like not in these passes, but maybe just up in the bridge room. But yeah, there should be loads of fishies around here, included. Well, spade fishes aren't the best. That's a friend I want. Reginald! Wait, why haven't I scanned a Reginald before? Crying. Reginald, I'll let you go. I'm gonna just scan. Why haven't I scanned Reginald before? Surely I've scanned Reginald before. This is Reginald. God knows why it's called Reginald. So they're a distant relative of the peeper, essentially. And they're pretty good. They're very high calorie, so they give you a lot of vibes, and you can notice them by like the little. Hold on, this isn't a very good example. Yeah, see these ones with the pink. He's pink. Hello? They were here a minute ago, but you can... Crying, I swear there was pink ones. There they are. One of them. So you can kind of identify them not easy, but, you know, kind of alright. And Reginalds are probably the best. They occur everywhere except safe shallows and the kelp, apparently. So, like, not kind of where your home base is, where you start off in your life pod, but anywhere else... apparently they are very prevalent, and they are a very good food source, I would say. They're better than the peepers. So I'm just going to grab all those for food, because we have a good amount of water, so I'm like, water's tea, but I'm like, food-wise, not good. Definitely need some more. We'll grab some bits while we're here, since I see them. Honestly, one of the main problems is when we get back to the base, I'm going to be like, cool, where's all this shit going to go? Like, but we're probably just going to have to make, make more storage. It's okay. That is okay. I thought I saw a Reginald. There's a regular peeper here. Oh, there's a party of Reginalds here. I think I just saw a couple. Oh, my inventory's full. To be fair, that's probably enough. Looking at it now, I'm like, wait, that's probably enough, you know. I think that's probably fine. But although my hunger is down a little bit, I will wait and cook them. Okay. Let's get in function. Oh my god. It's the front for me, isn't it? Because I'm not in the sea moth. LOL. LOL. Okie dokie. So, let us cook up some tasty... Well, technically we can cure them, because we have salt. Cured stuff will actually keep and not go off over time, so I think it's probably better, actually. If you have any salt. Is that all the Reginalds we had? Oh no, wait, yeah. We can cook some as well. We can cook a few as well. I think we had like 6 of them. Maybe more, but I think maybe that. Click on it. What else is it saying that we can make? Okay, we'll chill out on the glass. We don't really need the glass. Okay, so the ones that are cooked, I'm going to prioritise, because they're the ones that... Oh my god, my health is not actually iconic. But that's kind of okay, because it means we can actually use up one of these friggin' health kits. That otherwise we would just be kind of like chilling, you know what I mean? Like, otherwise would simply just be existing. But it means these cured ones can go in here. they do minus your because obviously they're cured, they got salt in. They do minus your H2O a little bit, but I don't think it's that bad actually. I honestly think it could be worse. But I feel like it's good to always have like an extra backup one. I've also been carrying that habitat thing as well, and I'm like, why? We're doing pretty well, honestly. We're gonna have to make like loads of trips back, I think. Back and forth. I feel like I kinda wanna go not towards that. Jesus, or towards that. I'm gonna turn towards the bulb zone. We're not going to the bulb zone. Because I don't think it's a smart idea. But we're gonna go that direction. And just see what's about, really, because I don't think I've... To be fair, these floodlights are not... You don't really need them unless it's really dark, because as you can see, it kind of like overexposes a wee bit. But yeah, we're going to go towards the bulb zone in that generalized direction, which I do think is like open, kind of semi-open ocean. Wait, is this the crash zone? Hold on. I'm like, it kind of looks like the crash zone. Oh, what is that? Oh, right. So yeah, I think we are, that is notifying that we are at the bulb zone. I think. Yeah. These are... Holy... Thanks for warning me. I love how it warned me after I smacked directly into it. God, you can't see shit here. This is probably not a good idea, actually. Because I'm like, I can't actually see where we'd want to be. So I think I'm going to try and turn myself back towards home. Make our way slowly back that way. But I'm like, yeah, I can't... I have not ever been this way with the... Oh my god, yeah, as you can see. Oh, we were quite close there. But, at one point I need to go and, like, actually properly, like... God, our charge is quite bad. But when really not that far away from home, to be fair. I would like to park it a wee bit closer, I think, as well. I just realised we're currently out of the water crying. And we're not... That wasn't the crash zone, because we're bloody nowhere near the Aurora. Like, it's over there, lol. So I'm like, yeah, we're nowhere near. I suddenly realised, I was like, wait. We're technically, like... You know... What is that glowing? You'll see that glowing there. Is that just... Oh, it's just a creature egg, never mind. I was like, what is that? I was like, is that something cool? I was like, nope, it's just literally just that. We've not got maximum power, so although the charge does look a little bit harrowing, it's not too bad. To be fair, I don't want to park here in these, because as I found out, it means that like creatures will like clip into your submarine. We need something a bit more open, like this area. Where you're probably, I mean, this probably not this area, but we will kind of go out towards past these bit. Oh my god. See, that one, I'm like, T. But the one previous, basically it warned us, I feel like, a bit late, because I was like, I feel like I've just already smacked myself into that, to be honest. I feel like it's already occurred. But you do have to be really careful in the shallows, so I've really come a bit of a rogue way, I fear, but... It is what it is. Yeah, this is ultimately not where I'd want to be. But, we're gonna, like, turn that way and kind of go that way to hopefully get out of the hell that is the shallows, because we definitely shouldn't be here. When you actually build it as well, it tells you, it's like, you can't build it here because it's way too shallow, and it's like, yo! See, I feel like that, that warning was like a bit late. I'm like, oh god! Oh my god. This is way too shallow for us. We're just gonna have to let ourselves smack into things because it's impossible to... like, it's impossible. I'm just gonna absolutely book it this way and hope. Literally just hope and pray that, like, we don't get absolutely destroyed, but I think we're okay. It apparently does take quite a lot for you to, like, for the, your health of your submarine to really perish. So that's nice, isn't it? Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Yeah, so that's our base there. So I'm gonna, like, turn out this way, because I think this is where I had it before. Make a menu this? Hell yeah, we'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. Hope it goes well. Hope it goes well. Glad everything has arrived for it. Yeah, we're gonna go a little bit more open. Oh, that's just a fish that I smashed into. My bad, my bad. We're gonna go to a slightly less... I think this is maybe where I parked it before, actually. Is it? Question mark? It might be. Yeah, I think this is kind of roughly where I had it before. I think this will probably do, you know?
Engine powering
think this is okay. Well, that noise was quite threatening. But we're not in a threatening area. And there's no leviathans on this little radar, so... And it just sounds bad, doesn't it? But to be honest, sometimes the game sounds really threatening and it's not. It's just the music. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna take as much as I can with me. Do I leave a sea moth here? No, I think I'll get in the sea moth, take it over. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. It's going okay, it's going okay. Nothing horrendously terrible has happened to us, which is good, other than just kind of smacking my poor submarine into pretty much everything, which is harrowing. But we've made it back home with loads of resources now, which is tea. And I'm going to try and decant as many of them as I can. We do have, honestly, quite a lot of them, both in the storage and pretty much in everywhere that you can put stuff. So water, yeah, it's melted ice, as in ice, ICE type of vibe. Okay, they are charging, that's tea. Oh, I do have some more of these, but I have them in a different storage place, so we're gonna have to wait for that. So this is pretty full, but thankfully it's okay. We do have quite a lot we can put in here. These big ones are an absolute godsend, to be honest with you. And then I put anything that's like formulated materials, so things like the ingots and things that are made from the ores or made from the things and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Crushed is good too. Crushed is good too. I try and pop them in there because it's just, I feel like, easier. There's definitely still stuff that's left in the cyclops, but I was like, for now it's fine. Do you know what I mean? Where the fuck did I put it? Why does this happen so frequently? It's right there, but it's the little thing that tells you where it is just not showing me. The amount of times I've like lost it is actually diabolical. I'm gonna take everything out of this except like maybe like 4 medkits, just maybe actually like 3 and 1 water, since I have water on me and I'm like, I'm actually gonna turn off this light as well because I always forget it and just leave it on. I don't think it does too much to the charge, but it is a bit of a pain in the butt. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that still will be at the Cyclops, but as you can see, it's way closer now because previously I definitely had it way too far away. Like way too far away. It was a bit diabolical, to be honest. But I feel like now it's in a better vibe, you know? Now it's better. Okay, we can put some of these away. We can't put all of it away because I'm going to start having to split these up a bit into kind of more common, rarer materials. Like we have these which are like, these are like radioactive rocks and stuff, or like things like rubies and diamonds are a bit rarer. So I was like, well, we could make one that's like a rarer one because we're gonna need to split things up eventually. I don't think I have much in the way of... Oh, yeah. Like, these aren't going to really keep it going, but, like, for now it'll have to do. These are so hard, you really have to, like, there we go. Very difficult to do, I'll be honest. But yeah, we'll just pop those in there. Just pop them in there. They'll be fine for now. They'll be fine for now. What, is there anything? Not... Well, yeah, we have all of this, but we obviously can't be doing anything with those. But I do need those to make a torpedo launcher for my actual, is this... No. Where's all my lithium? Did I leave that all? I must have left that all on the thing, because I definitely had lithium. Definitely. But 2 things I need to make are this torpedo system for the sea moth, so I thought that would be actually really useful, and then also the depth one, and to do that we need to make plasteel ingot, which is 2 lithium and the ingot, but it looks like I've fully just left all of the lithium? I must have left it all, like, in the Cyclops, I think? I'm going to check here as well, because I think there's sometimes really... Yeah, I've random shite in here that will actually remain in here, I think. I'm going to press save. I'm just going to pop to the bathroom again, friends. I'm so sorry, and I know it's annoying and probably not super long ago since I had to go before, but I'm drinking shocking amounts of water. So, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, facts. Okay, friends are back. I literally was starting to speak just as I'd like just finished drinking from my friggin' water bottle, and I was like, what? Okay, let's do this shits. Okay, so let's get us back to the Cyclops. Are we gonna take the Hirono? We could, because we can kind of use it almost like a ferry. We can like ferry stuff back and forth, I think. That'll be tea. I kind of feel like it'd be really iconic if we had like a dock for the Cyclops. Like, that you could kind of like walk into almost, if that makes sense. I feel like that'd be kind of iconic. But who knows? Who knows? Oh my god. So bad at— there we go. Getting it right. No, times I've smashed into it and been like, oh.
Systems online.
My bad. Okay. Oh, these batteries are doing tea as well. So what I'll do is while we are— actually, these ones are all— well, okay, this one isn't fine, but listen. Might as well just make sure we're trying to swap them out before I want to go anywhere. So then I'm not left when I'm wanting to go somewhere and being like, oh no. So these can charge even though the engine's not on, like the actual function itself is still running. So, but it's kind of almost ironic that the power cells are using energy to charge the other power cells. I need to make way more of them as well, so I have more backup, you know? Okay, this is full to the absolute filth, and this is— do I only have, like, what happened to all the lithium that I thought I got? I swear I got more than this. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I was like, there's more lithium here, I fear. And there was, so that makes sense. I'm gonna prioritize eating the cooked ones, because they're gonna go bad anyway, so... trying to think, like, okay, the habitat thing is important, because I will forget where the frick I've put it down. We'll probably keep some of the originals, because these are all cured. So these keep, so I'm like, I think that would be good if we left those there. And then maybe also water would be good. Just as like a backup, maybe also— oh, no, we'll take that back to charge. We'll take that back to charge. I was trying to think what we could like leave here. Probably could leave the light stick here as well, actually. And then there's like a little kit for us, you know? And then this one is like absolutely full, but we can pop some stuff into here and see just how much we can get away with in terms of how much we can carry and do our best. There's some stuff that we definitely could leave here. Like, I think I might leave the copper and some salt because we can make batteries out of those. Not together, but I mean batteries out with copper ore, and then salt we can combine with coral tube to make water. So actually I think I'll keep those there because I feel like that will be iconic just as like a wee little backup, you know what I mean? Don't know if I should maybe just leave some of the titanium as well, because obviously it's titanium, so I need it a lot. So it's quite a common resource, so that might be good, honestly. That might be good. Did I leave anything in here? No, just the essentials that we need. Okay, cool. Did I actually turn the engine off because I'm paranoid now? Yeah, it is offline. It literally is offline. I just was getting so paranoid that, like I'd left it off. It's like sobbing. I haven't taken any screenshots today as well, which is really wild. Need to be doing that. Right, okay, cool. So now we can take Hirono back. And then these ones are gonna slowly charge themselves. And we're taking one back home with us as well. That we can put in our charger. Like, annoyingly, I didn't realise this when I made them, that the power cell chargers only can take 2 at a time. I thought it was gonna be like 4 like the battery one. But we'll end up making loads more of those. And since we now have the bioreactor, it means we're like less reliant on swap that out really quick. Yeah, see, this is the problem. It's kind of like a little bit— I don't remember how you make them. Hold on. It's right at the bottom, isn't it? Somewhere. I don't know why I still have the vending machine pinned. I don't actually know what the vending machine does, to be honest. I don't know if it actually— the coffee machine I've had before, and that does actually give you coffee. But I'm like, does the vending machine actually give you something? I don't know. Yeah, the power cell, the main problem is the advanced wiring kit, which would need computer chips, which is possible, so... you know. And then obviously with these you need 2 batteries to make one of these with also that. I'm hoping we will get to the point where we can— when we can make a nuclear reactor. The uraninite crystal is not that easy to find, but I do have a few of them already, so I'm like, listen, I'm gonna do... That's not what I meant to do, even vaguely. Oh wait, I can't. Ha! Everything's too full. Everything is too full at the moment. Everything is too full. This is absolutely chocked out. I don't think any of this can really... Well, we can put stuff in there as a backup, I suppose. Yeah, we can put that as a backup. I regret... oh my god. Where am I going to put all this stuff? I don't even... Well, I'm going to have like a whole other one that's like med kits because... Oh, also I have tons of this here as well, which is great. Oh my god, where are we going to put everything? I don't even know. I might have to put some of it in the life pod just for now. Don't have a lot of space, but we can just like... Oh, the batteries come out now. Yeah, okay, cool, cool, cool. We'll just put like some of the gold is like... I'll keep like 2 of them. I'll just spread them out so I have a little bit of each thing. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know why I have this here as well, the stalk. But the creature egg, that can come back with me. Because now I have a storage place for that. That one I don't think I do, the seed one, to be fair. I think it's in a bad way. This one we can add this battery back in. And then we can go swap it out with a better one. Could probably do with more solar panels as backup as well, although they're not the best. They're still alright, you know what I mean? Like, they could be better, but they're kind of a nice, like, backup, just in case, you know? Okay, that's all good. Looking a little bit better now. Looking a wee bit better, I'll be honest. And then we have eggs. So we can put that in there. That's all good. Actually, what is the charge on this? 63, okay, it's not terrible. And we also kind of have, like, a self-fulfilling source here, because the more melons we make, like, you can just basically, it seems like you'll be permanently growing them. Yes, like, they never ever bloody run out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and like, yeah, it's just like, it's just constant. It just seems constant. So we're kind of in a good way at the moment. So as long as you make sure you hit one of them, you can just keep going with these. And I found these crops on an island. Wherever the floating island one is. Yeah, over there. I don't know why I've called it floating island. Is it called floating island, maybe? Not sure. It's not really floating. So I don't know actually why I've called it that, but there's obviously, I guess there's a rhyme or reason to that. And pick up... These Chinese potatoes aren't infinite then. You can, like, after a certain while, like, they will stop producing, so they're not absolutely infinite, but it means that we can just, you know, keep using. And I think I am gonna... That's the wrong one. I am gonna be putting... Oh my god! There's loads of rotten ones! Shit. This is probably the bad thing about, putting these away. Because they rot. We do have an organic section as well. Oh, nope. Yeah, organic section here, but I also do have seeds as well, and, like, all of these are rotten, I think. Like, the ones that are also food, like, other seeds will be fine, but the ones that are food will just go, like, nasty, and I'm like, ew! But the bioreactor only has, like, a certain capacity, so, at the moment, and you can't take these back out again. You can't take them back out once they're in, so I'm like, we're kind of just, like, stuck with those until it happens. Okay, so, what can we actually make? Are we completely out of... No, we have 2 titanium. Not enough. Not enough. Because I was going to try and see if we can make this. We need we have aerogel we already have. We need 1 more piece of titanium. We already have aerogel. I reckon we could find a piece of titanium, like, right now, to be honest. Well, maybe. Maybe. I'm kind of not really familiar yet, even though I've been playing a while now. I'm familiar with, like, the respawn situation, and, like, what exactly happens with that. Because I'm like, oh, I don't really want to go in there. I don't want to deal with that friend, actually. Though I have found if you use the propulsion cannon, it's quite fun, because you can, like, shoot them into the air. They, like, they would try and explode on you, but you can do that instead. I love how I said, oh, I'll get... It's these type of times where I'm like, I just need 1 titanium. That's when I'll see, like, the metal, and I'll be like, I'm gonna have to steal it from the stalkers, because I'm like, listen, like, I need it. But, like, I feel like there's probably a limit to the respawn. Like, I'm not entirely sure the situation about respawning and how long things like that take. Or if they even, like, I'm just, like, not 110 on what the situation is. Because I've obviously been around here before, loads, because it's where my base is. So I'm like, there probably isn't going to be any titanium, like, any rocks still left that are still, like, standing, you know? I've checked in these. Just in case of something scannable, because it probably won't be the thing that we want to scan, but it will just give us a little bit of extra. We'll just dip out a little bit to here and see. Oh, there is a rock. Yay! It's a copper. Solving. That's okay. That is all right. We'll be fine. I am confident we will find at least one. We just need. This is when you start to pick up the metal scraps. Like, I'm always like, I'm gonna leave them for the stalkers because the stalkers like them to make their nests. But it gets to a point when you're like, I just came out here for one titanium and I still haven't found any. At that point, you're like, I'll do whatever. I don't even care. Like, sorry, I will just do whatever. Because I'm out here scanning. This isn't it, but I'll just get it anyway. It just gets to the point where you're like, I haven't seen a rock in what feels like forever. Or not the rock that I need or want, you know? And that's when you'll start picking up scraps and be like, fuck it. I'm just gonna check in here if there's a scannable, which I don't think there is. Although you can't see it, the symbol would appear on the thing, I think. So, to show you that there was one there, but I do not believe there is. There's one in here as well, but again... Oh no, wait, there is one here. This one has this... Try to a little bit... Oh, my inventory's full? Trying. Oh no, but I can't even see the titanium, so how would I even get the Oh no, it gave me titanium, but my thing was too full. Ah! Nightmare scenario! No. Right, let's just have a little skim round here. We are literally just talking about one single piece as well, by the way. Like, just one piece. Is there anything in here? But now I'm skeptical that other one that I found, like, I wonder if I was just at the wrong angle to scan something. Because sometimes you could be at the wrong angle. I'm literally just looking for one rock at this point, lads. Come on. Let's go. Oh, and my oxygen. All this for the one piece of titanium that I needed. Just the one piece. So I can make my torpedo launcher. It's not even a vital thing that I do actually really need right now, but I was like, it would help me use up some of the titanium and some of the other materials that I've gathered. So I'm like, listen, you might as well. Might as well. But yeah, also friends, for the rest of the week, I'm unsure. Wednesday's looking pretty promising. Tomorrow I can't stream because I'm going out. Woohoo, leaving the house, let's go. And then the rest of the week is kind of question mark, really. So Wednesday is a potential, unless there's some plans I don't know about, essentially. It's very dependent on whether or not there's plans with my parents, because I live at home and I don't really have any IRL, like, friends anywhere near me, so I don't get out a lot. So if my parents are like, hey, we're gonna go out or whatever and stuff, like, it's, for me at the moment, the priority is going with, because it means that I get out and about, you know? And because I fully rely on them for being mobile and stuff, you know? Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. This torpedo system I think I have to do in the moon pool. But I have to kind of prioritize, obviously, my health, but also things like that, where it's like, you know, I have to prioritize if there's an option to get out and about, I kind of need to take it, because otherwise I might not get it, you know? Okay, so that's done. And now we have that, we can unpin this, which is always very satisfying, because it's just like vibes. This one, I don't know where to get kyanite from, so that's probably going to be something we'll find at a later date. This one is plasteel, which means we need to make an ingot to go with this. I don't know if we have quite enough for an ingot, to be honest. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. If I'm being honest, I really don't think I do. But I will check in the places, but I don't even... You know what? Do we even have any titanium actually here? I have none here. So maybe I actually have used it all up. How's this looking? Okay, the charge is low, but that's because it kind of bumps up and down because I'm using it to try and charge the batteries as well. So it kind of like bumps up and down, and that's why a lot of the time this is occurring here, you know? because these are draining it. Same with the batteries. These are all 100% to be fair. At the moment anyway, but I'm just going to recharge everything that is looking a little bit low because honestly, why not, really? And that's vibes. And then these power cells will be going to the cyclops. These rotten ones I definitely need to like put in this. So I feel like I might even make a storage thing that's just for like stuff that will be fuel for the bioreactor. So it's stuff that I definitely will not use, i.e. things that have gone rotten, so I'm like, I'm not going to be eating it. I'm not sure if they go when they go rotten, if you can plant them or not. I actually really do not know what tea is there. But I feel like I need like a thing that's like, you know, for that. I also do as well want to get more windows in here as well. I can't remember if these ones can have windows. Probably not. And this one's there's not really any space, but I do want like maybe a window here, or maybe this one will dip off because I do have plans. I'd like to do like a big, there is quite a few room modules that you can get. So I kind of want to do like the big one. We have like a really large one, or we also have this one, which is like a glass dome one, which I thought would be really cool as like a greenhouse or something. We could put like the plants in there instead of the large room. So this one is kind of like, I think it's like, I'm not entirely sure because I've never built one before. I actually don't know, but I think it's like glass all the way around, or at least glass on the top. So that would be kind of cool. Enamel glass is kind of, you can make glass and then you put the teeth of the stalkers with them essentially, and you can make enameled glass. I've gone the wrong way. It's fully gone the wrong way there. Still haven't made myself a bed as well because I've low-key just been prioritizing kind of not, you know, not stuff like that. I've just been using, because it's stuff like that you need like titanium and things, and I've just been prioritizing titanium like mainly for the purpose of like slightly more, what I deem is slightly more important. But I reckon we could probably make this big room, to be honest, once we have the titanium, of course, lol. But we only need 4 pieces, so, you know, that's tea. How much? Can't ever remember if it's 1 or 2. How many is it to make glass? Yeah, 2 quartz, 1 glass, yeah. I'm always like, can't remember. And then we need to get some more teeth, but luckily, right under my base, well, not even right under, right kind of just like in amongst it, is, which I inadvertently didn't know, to be fair, underneath my moon pool, over here. Okay, it's really, yeah, look, there's loads of these teeth, so I think this technically was kind of where one of their, like, kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, like, it might have been where their nest is, but when I built the moon pool, like, all the teeth are still here. You can get them anywhere in, like, the areas that the stalkers are in, but there just seem to be, like, quite a lot of them here, and I don't know if it's just because that was a popular area that they were, like, inhabiting, I guess is the right word for it. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Yikes. Okay, let's see if we can make, how many enamel glass do we have? We have 2, we need 2 more. Okay. I think we should actually technically be able to do now. Yeah, and then all we need is 4 titanium. We can make a big old chunky room. I'm quite curious to see what this room looks like. I'm quite curious. What I'm kind of thinking is, how much lithium do we need for this? We just need 2. Okay, we'll keep 2. What I'm thinking is, at this stage in the game, I probably before titanium, all I'd need is 1 scrap piece, like 1. So I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna do that, to be fair. There should be 1 around here. Not always, but it depends whether the stalkers have dumped them. But quite often there'll be pieces in and amongst it here. Is this a piece? No, okay. Sometimes something looks like a piece. Oh, here, oh, yeah. So this is like the stalker nest. You see all the teeth and the scraps. I feel really bad, but I'm just gonna take 1. I mean, to be fair, they go out and scavenge loads more, so it's not terrible. Someone did say something fun happens if you give them metal scavenge, but I tried that once. I held it in my hand and I dropped it by one, and it literally just ignored it, and I was like, oh. I thought it was meant to, like, do bits or something. I thought it was meant to, like, do something. But maybe not. I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know, but I'm like, listen, I have no idea. I think this makes 4, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, then we should be able to make 1. We're gonna have to go outside for this. It's not the best actually during the I'm thinking I want it to come off this one. This is kind of like almost like a central hub. Look at me running. The shadow makes the second-hand embarrassment is too much. Can I get on top of this? That'd be really handy. Okay, I'm wondering if there's an angle I can work this. I'm gonna have to just like, can I stand on this? I don't want to climb it, I just want to stand on it for a second. Oh my god. I don't want to climb it, I just want to stand on it. Okay, oh wait, we're cooking a little bit, I think. Shit, that's massive. Oh my god. I don't even know how to attach that to this. Because what I'm thinking now actually is... Mother of God! Wait. This is humongous. I know some of these are reinforced, see, so what I'm thinking is if some of them are reinforced... this one's reinforced. This one isn't. So this one should... Is this reinforced? Yeah. I can't remember which one's reinforced. I think it's... Shit, I don't even know. I can't remember what style is the reinforced, if it's this one or this one. This one looks more plain. But I'm kind of thinking to myself, I'm like, why can't we do a room on this one? But also, like, this is absolutely humongous, but it almost makes it look like it's a really, like, narrow... Not narrow, sorry. Like not a very tall room. So I'm like, what? Maybe... Is there a smaller version? I'm like, I don't remember there being a smaller version. There's this multi-purpose one. Or this one? But, like, I wanted that one. And usually when you put them next to each other, they can connect. But I'm wondering, like, could we connect it via a compartment? It's not going to allow it there. So I was like, oh, can we not attach it to here? Usually you could be able to. Hold on, let's go out. Oh, don't do that. Let's cancel that because I just need to go outside first. But I was like, can I not attach? I could manually attach one and it would just be longer. But I'm like, why is that not usually? Oh, that'll attach. So I was going to say, I was like, why aren't we attaching then, friend? Hey, because usually you would. So this one can attach to this. Oh, sobbing. You're all good. I've no idea where that noise isn't coming out. But do you know what I mean? At this point, I'm not really surprised that sound alerts doesn't really work. Thank you so much for the resubby. I appreciate it. Let me just pop you in the journal. Pop you in the journal real quick. I don't know why there's no noise, but honestly, it like I've gotten to the point now where it literally doesn't surprise me that like it just doesn't. Like sound alert's not working. Just not even surprised. Well, we're gonna get you this little brown dinosaur friend. It's got like a light brown with like a different brown like spots. It's very sweet. We're gonna get you this one. Where's my pen? There it is. Tea. Probably shouldn't just be in the ocean just floating, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh my god, that scared the living crap out of me. Oh my goodness. See, why did that one work then? Huh? Thank you so much for the resubby. Oh, we got it. Thank you. Everyone make sure you're sipping. Everyone make sure you're sipping. And all of that good jazz. This is going to be really embarrassing and upsetting if... I want to pack this up, but like, what if this room doesn't fit? I don't think I have enough titanium now, but you can... Like, what is this room even for? Is it under the... Like, what did you put in this room? It's not attaching to anything. Like, and it won't even let me rotate it. So where are we putting this big-ass room? Like, maybe it's just not it? To be fair, is it just trying to do the roof? Oh, wait a minute. It just says large room glass dome, but does that mean you put the dome? Oh, mate, I bet, do you put the dome on it? So you need the large room first, and then you put the dome on it. I think I'm going to deconstruct this then. I think this is what it is. I think it's inventory full. Yes. That seems about right. Because it's freaking mobile bay. All right, the mobile bay. Oh my god, was that the freaking audio so delayed there? Oh my god. Again, doesn't surprise me. It's sound alerts. Gotta be out there with, like, one of the things that just never works. But thank you so much for the resubby. Appreciate it. Okay, let's get this back and finish deconstructing this, because I was like, I don't really want this. But I think what it's telling me is if you make a multi-purpose room, that for some reason this doesn't want to attach to that, which is confusing, because I'm like, why? There it is, there it is. So it's really, really, like, finicky, and it is quite hard to construct, but basically these will connect together, like this one with the tube, but you got to kind of pull out a bit, like kind of come out into the ocean for it to kind of do it, if that makes sense. We'll start doing it, we don't have enough, but what's fun is you can start doing it, and then you can visualize where it's going to be. So, if I'm understanding correctly, once I've constructed this, I can put a glass dome on it, I think. I can't remember what were we missing. Was it 2 titanium that I'm missing? Yeah, I think that's what it means. I'm missing 2... I think that's what I'm missing. I think that's when it says underneath, it says titanium times 2. I think that means that, yeah, I'm missing those 2. So guess who's back out on the grind to find freaking titanium again? Oh, man. To be fair, it's on me. I completely did not realize whatsoever that the dome is not... I thought it was just a big domed room, so like the room almost came part of it. But as it turns out, it's not that. It's actually like you build the room and then you put the dome on top. This is going to be a hate crime because I'm going to steal the metal from you. If I can find any. Oh, even better. We can just get some free from the scanny. Oh, there's like a wreck here as well, isn't there? There might be some bits from here that we can... Either I haven't scanned, or I've just dumped it in the ocean, which is definitely what I've done before when I've not had space. Oh, what's that? That looks like a scanny. Yay! So that's 5. That's well over what we need, but I'm slightly worried now we won't be able to do the glass one on the top. It's like a constant like rat race of like, you know, making something and then realizing you needed it for like 4 other things, and then you're like, oh, sob, like I just don't know. This looked like it had something in it, but it doesn't. It's just the direction, but that'll do for at least making the bloomin' room and the rest of the room. And then if we can't make the freaking dome for it, then we can't make it, but it's at least we'll have the room, you know what I mean? We'll have the room constructed, and that's team. Just gonna press save actually, just like while I remember things as well. There we go. Perfect, perfect. It's what we like to see. It's what we like to see. So we will finish constructing this friend. So we have a second multi-purpose room. I pressed the wrong button again. There we go. Yay! And what's really cool as well about this is you can like put one underneath and make these big old columns, which I do want to do eventually, but I'm like, I'm not gonna rush it. Oh, we can do it. So then do we put... Oh, wait, is that gone on top? I can't see. Yeah! Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Hold on. Use. Yeah, so you put it on top. Yeah, okay, TTT. So I could have put it on the top of the other one as well, but... Oh, nice. That's cute. Love. I do need to get some more hatches as well, because you can basically have hatches everywhere. Oh, yo. Yeah, I like this. Because I was like, this would be a good, like you could have this as, like, a natural, like, growing room. And you could just have this just for growing, and I'll obviously put windows on it. And leave a space if I do want to have a through pattern. That's really cool. Oh, nice. Love that. Love that. I'm very happy with that, actually. I should take a picture of this to be like, whoa. Got the nice aurora in the background. That's what we love to see. Now I've cracked it. I can't actually remember how you make window. Well, I do. You need glass, which we probably could make a wee bit of glass, actually. And I really mean a wee bit of glass. I think I have now too much enameled glass, which is kind of funny how I've turned into that. Oh, I won't be able to make glass then because I need 2 of them. But that's okay. That's fine. We shall put those back, and I will put these back here. Oh, I need fluid intake, of course. It was screaming at me. Just drink both of those down. So that's for the sea moth. That's great. We're going to also get rid of this because we don't want to make that now. In the future we will, but now I realise that you need the large room first and then you put the dome on top, which honestly does make sense, but you know what I mean? Like, it's sometimes the brain does not brain, do you know what I mean? Sometimes it just does not... Oh, I forget you can close this. I put this here because you need a certain amount of, like, integrity on the hull. Oh yeah, of course, these are charged, so that was done. That's fine. Just gonna check how long I've been streaming for, friends, because I have no idea. Just over 2 hours, question mark, maybe? Roughly that. I don't want to push myself too much because I will be out tomorrow as well. So I want to like be mindful of that. And although I was like super amped up to stream because I was like, oh my god, my meds are kicking in, I'm like, yay, I can do this, and like I spent a while getting the new alert set up for the peeper and stuff and like doing all those fun things and stuff. Like I also need to like honor and realize that like I don't have all the energy in the world, but I'm trying to get into a bit of a routine. So I'm trying to get into a routine, especially like well, not especially stream days, but just other days too. Because I seem to always have a bit of a blur in the afternoon, like from like 2:30 onwards. Thank you so much for the Daily Fishy. I always seem to, like, my meds have peaked and they're starting to decline now, and I always just have like a bit of it. It's when my depression really kicks in the most. Like it was really bad yesterday. I just felt so like listless and just down and just I felt awful, to be honest. So I kind of want to combat that by like trying to make like something structured for that section of my day, because it's like when I get up, have a shower, take my anxiety meds, go down, make breakfast, eat those, take my ADHD meds, and then between then and like 12ish or whatever is kind of when they start to kick in. But then after that point, usually when they kick in, either I'm on stream or I'm like being productive or whatever and trying to do stuff, and I'll get stuff done, but then I kind of fall really flat, and I'm trying to like avoid that. And I don't know how to avoid that really and stuff, you know, like I want to be able to like not feel that. I mean, to be fair, now's not a good time. Like I'm in my luteal phase, my very late luteal phase. So I'm like hanging on by a thread as is. So I know now is not great and representative of like the rest of stuff. But it's something that I want to like, just gonna check what's in here because I know I dumped some shit in here. Oh, we did have some extra glass in here. I don't know really where to put this stuff, you know? Yeah, it's very hard for me because it's like I went, obviously, like a long time in my life with schedules because of like school and university and stuff. And then I went from like to no schedule. And for a while that was totally fine. But like a lot of that time after I graduated university in, 2021, the end of 2021, like I spent a lot of it with no schedule because I was just trying to recover from university, because now I know that like I had undiagnosed ADHD and I'd struggled with uni a lot more than I guess I'd realized, and I was working against a lot of things more than I realized, you know? Wow, this is full. I think we do need to make like a rarer one, but again, I don't think we're gonna be able to make it because I'm like sob. I haven't got any space. But yeah, I think I'm trying to like, routines are really hard for me because everyone's like, you know, a lot of people online, if you look it up and stuff, they're like, oh, you know, routines are great for ADHD, like they're the best thing, like, do you know what I mean? What we could do actually is if I have one salt crying, I was like, we'll make some bleach, but I'm like, maybe not, just one. But I think it's really, really difficult because I think the routines are really great for ADHD, works if you have, I think, the inattentive type more so, I guess. I don't know. Like, I have combined, so I have, like, the worst of both worlds, essentially. Yeah, we'll make the wiring kit. We need one, technically, so that's team. But I think then because of that, I find things that other people with ADHD find helpful. I've not found them helpful, and then I get really upset, and I'm like, oh my god, I must be really broken because I'm not finding those things helpful, if that makes sense. It's things like co-working and body doubling and stuff. Like, I get frustrated because it doesn't really help me as much as I would have wanted it to. And then I'm just kind of, like, left thinking, like, what the hell-y? Like, basically, I'm just kind of like, you know, like, what's the journey? I was meant to make glass, did I not? Lol, I'm just kind of left a bit, like, I don't know, yeah, like, kind of just, like, frustrated, I suppose, really. Because I'm just like, oh my god, why is, like, other people finding it tea? And I'm just, like, not finding it tea, do you know what I mean? I think I'm gonna put a window here. Thank you for that. This is nice, yeah. I like having these windows. And, like, because this base at the moment, this level is right on the sea. I think it's so tea. I think it's really, really cool to, like, be able to look out. And I was like, although this room obviously has windows at the top, technically, I still want them at the side. I think I want one room that's just, like, all the way around glass. I think that would be really cool. There is what is it called? Yeah, the observatory as well. So you can have that one as well. But this one says it's low structural integrity. So I'm kind of like, would that compromise the base? I don't actually know. Maybe. I'm just gonna save it because I need to do it. I didn't pay attention to how long I've been streaming for. Like two. I think honestly, I think what I might do, friends, is I might call it now. Just because I'm trying to be better at being mindful of like not pushing it. And while I still feel like I have some energy, I don't have loads, and I still have stuff to do. And I think I'm just gonna call it there. I'm just gonna call it there. But I very much appreciate everyone coming. So much. I'm not really feeling very brave, so I don't think I'm gonna raid out today, if that is okay, friends. We sometimes raid, we sometimes don't raid, but I don't think I'm feeling very brave. Um, I just I've been feeling a little, like, fragile of late, so sometimes raiding for me is really overwhelming because I'm kind of just, like, I'd love if, like, streaming just didn't have any numbers attached to it, like, that would be so much better for me, but unfortunately it does, and it's like I can avoid them for so long, but sometimes I'm just feeling too wobbly, and I'm like, I just don't think it will be I think it will just be scary and stressy for me, but I really appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you so much for the resubby, I appreciate it, and thank you just for wanting to hang out as well. I really appreciate it. I've been putting a lot of work in behind stream in terms of, like, you know, making new graphics or planning new things, or, like, you know, trying to, like, make things as cool and fun as I can, you know? I've very much been struggling, I think I said at the beginning, of feeling very listless and feeling very, like, aimless in my life at the moment, because I kind of am really, like, I'm a disabled, chronically ill person, like, I'm not able to work a traditional job. So streaming and my small business are kind of what I have, so I'm have been putting a lot of work into it. A lot of things that are maybe not very visible, but they are there, you know, and stuff. And I really want to, like, you know, not put pressure on myself or anybody else to kind of, you know, do anything in particular, but just, you know, just I don't know. I don't know. It's been a difficult year, especially with streaming. There's been some not so nice things happen with some not so nice people, and although thankfully all that's kind of over now and stuff, it still lingers around, and I'm still just like learning to get back into stuff without having to deal with all that shit and stuff, you know, and it is very healing to not have to, like, you know, constantly see someone live or whatever. Like, I don't obviously, you know, follow someone or whatever and things, like, you know, it's just it's nice to not be confronted with that constantly, because I had this horrible fear constantly, like, but now I feel like I'm trying to get a bit better at existing on Twitch again, because I know I'm kind of bad for it, that I just stream and I disappear. As in, I lurk in people's streams if I can, but I feel like I'm not really engaged a lot of the time. It's because my energy just goes. And I want to try and, like, be a little bit better at being a bit more present in other people's streams. And, you know, I'm just learning. Like, I was literally there was someone, who was I talking to? I can't remember. Someone, I was talking to someone, and they were saying they were, like, related to how they were similar to me in a lot of different ways, and they were like, it took me quite a good few years before I figured, like, myself out fully, and that I feel like I keep forgetting that, like, yes, it's been over a year since I've been diagnosed with ADHD, which is obviously a big puzzle piece in my life, but I'm also still in limbo. Like, I'm waiting for my autism assessment at the moment. I've been referred to a chronic pain and fatigue clinic that I've never heard back from, lol, and also a chronic, like, the it's got a long ass name, but it's basically like all like knees, joints, all of that stuff. I'm on that waiting list too and stuff, and I think I keep forgetting to give myself a bit of grace, being like, I don't need it all figured out yet. I've only been on ADHD meds since the kind of beginning of March, and I'm not settled on them yet. I've not found the dose that's correct for me 100%, and I've had a lot of problems with them so far. And I think this is really rambly. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I don't know. I just wanted to be like, yeah, like, you know, I very much appreciate everyone for being here, because I really, really, really am glad that I was able to get back into streaming a bit more after taking quite a big break. I think the break was kind of needed, but I want to be doing more. I want to do more things that scare me as well. I want to do more things that are scary to me, you know, like, as in gaming with people, more doing community gaming and stuff, like things like that scare me, because not because I'm scared of, like, y'all. I'm just a socially anxious little seal, and it's been something that's become more and more and more apparent the more I'm settling onto my ADHD medication, that these traits are really like popping up. And I've struggled with that a little bit because I feel like I'm trying to just work shit out again. Do you know what I mean? I'm just trying to work shit out. But y'all have always been so kind and nice about it, and I very much appreciate all the grace that you have given me with, not being super consistent with a schedule or having to cancel or, just me not feeling the best ever. But y'all have always been so sweet about it, and I very much appreciate it so, so much. Um, yeah, that's all. This is my Discord and socials. We're not gonna read out today because I'm feeling a little bit like, I don't know, for some reason, sometimes I'm just the thought of it scares me a lot, and I'm like, we don't have to do it every time. It's not a requirement. And once someone told me that once, and it was the best advice ever, they were like, you don't actually have to do anything. You can just do what you want to do. And if you don't want to raid, you don't have to. Like, nobody says you have to raid. And yeah, I'm just like a bit anxious today. So I'm gonna go off and do some bits of admin and stuff and try and keep the mood up as much as I can and get some bits done, etc. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I get to get out of the house. And although we're going back to the place that we've only just been to, it's still nice to get out and just be outside of my little bubble of my room. My room is my safe place, but also I've spent a lot of bad times here, so it's just nice to get out sometimes, And a lot of us, I think, that aren't mobile, i.e., we can't drive or not, like myself, not really like medically cleared to even learn. Getting out and about is really important. I do miss living in a city where I could just get on a bus and just escape for a little bit and just take a bus and just go, and stuff. Like I feel like I don't really have that anymore. Um yeah, I don't know what I'm saying even at this point. But yeah, if anyone wants to join the Discord, it is very much there. Although it is my community for streams is kind of more than that, really. It's kind of just a space to hang out and chill. There's spaces for like, sharing your art and stuff, or hobbies, or pets, or other, games and stuff. It's not all just like stream. It's kind of just a community in general. If you want to catch up with me on socials as well, all my socials are just there if you would like them. And also, as well, I now put all of my VODs onto YouTube. I've been doing that for a little while now, and I've really been enjoying the process of it. They're unedited. I cannot edit them. That'll take too long. I know that I don't have the spoons or the mental focus to do that. But I do put them up there, and I really enjoy just getting to like make a little thumbnail and making a little description, and any clips I got from stream, I will put there now as well. I kind of stopped doing that for any of the platforms. I just kind of do them there. So if you want to follow me there, I would appreciate it. We're trying to hit 100 subbies. I think we're on like 70 something at the moment, which is really wild. But I've been really enjoying that process. It's been really, really fun. And yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I will catch you in the next one. We're hoping for Wednesday. But if not, it'll probably be Thursday or Friday, or all three, or two of those, or one of those. Who knows? But thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!